the day. So Chelsea Handler, we all know her. She shared on Instagram, however, that she and boyfriend Jo Koy have broken up. I know. It was just ahead of their 1-year anniversary, which would have been in September. And we think it might be a little extra sad because those two, if you know those two as comedians, they started out as really good friends for like 20 years. However, we did go back to the idea, and Cassie, we'll start with you. Yeah. Could you date a friend?
I've only predominantly dated friends.
Oh.
Yes.
How's that worked out?
I mean, yeah, my current partner, he was my friend before for 3 years. Previous to that, I was his boss.
Hey.
Yeah. No, it's worked out really well. We just celebrated a year 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
But I think it works because I know this person versus like, I don't know, when you go on a date from like a dating app, you start going, I don't know, it's just an interrogation.
Yeah. Right.
But with this person, it's like, I don't have to do all that dirty work. I already know all these terrible things about you or good things about you.
Right. So can I ask the obvious question? Does that mean that it takes a little harder work to get the physical attraction going?
No, it takes less time.
So you knew each other for 3 years, and did either one of you harbor any more than friends feelings?
That's what I'm gonna suspect.
Like before the official coming together as a romantic partnership.
So I found out later, yes.
Okay.
On his side?
Yes.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, you didn't notice? I was like, no, I thought those were friendship drinks. If you ask me out for a drink, I literally go to friendship drink first. That's it. That's it. But once I know you like me, it's fair game.
Can I just say for a minute that I'm actually kind of sad about this couple? I don't normally get invested with celebrity couples, but I feel like this couple, there was something about their story that I really liked. Joe's been on our show a bunch of times, and he just seemed really happy.
He's half Filipino.
Well, there you go. I don't know. I wonder if this is the end, because her video, she played this video on her Instagram, and it sort of leaves the kind of maybe the door open.
Sure.
Do you think?
I actually think, yeah, I do think it's possible that they could come back together again. I also think when I've been watching their relationship unfold that I think he's really liked her for a long time and liked her more than she liked him. And I think she broke up with him. And I don't mean this like, oh, this is dirty gossip. It's like, you know, there's always like your story. There's always someone who is probably liking someone. Yeah. And I think that was him. But what I loved about them is that, I mean, obviously I love him for the culture, but I love that they did these cultural mashups, which were hilarious because they're both comedians. For example, they posted this video where they clashed together some Jewish cultures, traditions, and Filipino, and they called it Jewapino. For example, they were doing lumpia. Lumpia is like an egg roll, but she put in her meat, which was pastrami. And then they did this cooking thing together. They did that with rice, and it was hilarious. And it was such a moment to bring everybody into what I think is probably more common than not, which is these cultural mashups. I mean, I'm a product of one, but they're so common. And I love that for the culture. So I am really sad too, Sin. I really am. Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that there's no hope. I mean, like, I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm sure you all talked about the 20-year like love story that is Bennifer. I mean, like, there has been word and reports that people are leaving room for a reconciliation. And it didn't sound to me like it was permanent from her.
No.
Right?
It didn't. It definitely sounded like that. The thing is to go back to your story. Like, I don't know about this perfect matchup of like friends evolving into lovers. I don't think it always works. I think if it's working for you,
it seems to be, right?
It has for me.
There was something like a while ago, I had a friend, we were friends for like 10 years, and then sort of one night, we'd always really gotten along. I thought he was cute, but I didn't really think much beyond that. But then one night we were having drinks, it was just like, oh, there's sort of like something changed in the air. And so we kind of hooked up, but what I didn't know is that he had been harboring a crush for a long time, much like what you're describing as Jo Koy. And so he was much more out of the gate invested, like this is gonna work out. And on paper, it seemed like, oh, we're good friends. Now we're adding in this other element. Why shouldn't it work? But something inside of me, I knew too much, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'd
You need some mystery.
There was no mystery.
Yeah.
We'd gone too far in another direction.
I don't like surprises, so.
Oh, okay.
I totally am like, there's no mystery, good.
No mystery.
Good point.
Good.
there, and thanks for sticking around. Wasn't that just fantastic? You know where you can get some more all-around great content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with all the laughs and thought-provoking chats you could ask for. So do yourself a favor, like and subscribe now.